You sure it's off? You want to show me how this like starts and stuff like that?
Okay, so grab the key out of the front.
So that's the trunk hole.
Yep.
Right here?
All set up, yep. Okay, there you go.
Do I keep turning it or is that all the way?
It's on. Okay, go ahead and hop on.
And that's it. Once it's off the kickstand, it'll be ready?
But you notice that now all of a sudden, don't grab the throttle because it is currently armed. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Hit the kill switch.
That can throw you off a little bit because of the fact that there's no
You
sound.
can see the kill switch is on, right? Just grab a fistful of throttle.
Are you sure it's off?
See?
Okay. Got you.
Alright, where's the key to this bike, just in case?
It's in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just in it. This makes me nervous, though.
So it is now armed right now.
The fact that there's no neutral.
So anyways, it's your typical controls. You got flash. You know, this big one right here is just all the crap for like the computer.
Okay.
I can turn the heated grips on if I really want to. I don't care for that. The bottom one down here, feel where my finger is?
Uh-huh.
That's your turn signal. Other than that, it's your conventional 4-pot Brembos in the front. I put EBC-HH pads front and rear, so you know, just it's a conventional bike.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna baby it for this test ride. Okay, this is interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is interesting. This is different. There's no noise. There's no clutch. There's no shifter. Wow, is this thing quiet? It doesn't seem like I'm actually on a motorcycle. This is like a glorified electric pedal bike. Holy shit. It does make me nervous to not have a clutch though. Whenever I don't like something that my bike is doing, the first thing I go for is the clutch to disengage the engine. This thing's kind of cool at the same time. It's different, it's neat, it's cool, it's weird. I don't even know what I think. He said I'm not going to have to shift at all. Although I wish this headlight were popped up a little bit more because I can't really, like there's the light and then it's just dark. So it's hard for me to plan for say like potholes and things when I can't really see. Normally, I wanted to go home before now. It's a little cold out, but the experience, I decided the experience was worth freezing my ass off. And I like the bike noise. Like I actually genuinely like the bike noise. Okay, now I don't want to just like let go of this throttle. I don't know how much the engine is going to brake.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, I can't see nothing in these mirrors. There we go. Just even one mirror is better than none. There is no vibrations in these bars at all whatsoever. It's definitely more of like a sport touring naked bike position than it is sport bike. Where's that rear brake? It's got some pickup too. Definitely not exactly something that I'm used to, that is for sure. I'll follow Mike for a minute, but I think I'm gonna go a different way and I'm gonna play with this a little bit longer than he plans on being gone for. The guy said I could ride it again like on another day, so we can always do that as well. Because he was like, yeah, don't worry about your camera, and I'm like, yeah, I want that first experience though. Like that first experience is something that can't be recreated, that's for sure. I could get used to this though, but I really don't feel like I'm riding a motorcycle. It's just right in the front there that I'm chilly. Mike's jealous. He's like, what? She gets to ride it? I don't want to pull too hard on this though, on this throttle. He said it only gets about 105 miles per charge, which is enough for him to make it to and from work. I feel like these electric bikes still have... Oh, I hear that. When I hit that brake, I hear it. And it's bzz, bzz, bzz. So that's another thing. A lot of times I need to rest my throttle hand. And there's no way for me to just pull in the clutch and like float while I rest my throttle hand. I wish I knew where the brights were. I don't know where the brights were. I don't really want to get on the twisties. We'll definitely have to make arrangements to come back and ride this during the daylight. But I just want to get my initial very, very first ride thoughts in. It picks up pretty quick. I'm not even grabbing that much fucking throttle, and I am impressed. I really am. I'm impressed. I'm afraid to grab it too hard. I don't know if it's just going to come up off of the suspension. It buzzes. Why do you have your hazards on? Everything okay there, Mike? I'm not turning around right here. But yeah, there is no way for me to rest my throttle hand. So now I'm worried. So if I just let go, okay. So you just let go and it's just, I'm so used to having to like be in neutral. I'd rather find a parking lot to turn this around in since it's not mine and it's heavy.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna go this way and look for a parking lot.
Find a subdivision.
Or a subdivision, yeah. Okay, now the buzzing, I don't really hear the buzzing on the front brake or on the rear brake. I really only hear that buzzing on this front brake. You just start going slowly and the bike starts going. This is interesting. I definitely want to spend just a little bit more time with it. I can't say that this is going to be the fix Erica all because like right now my hand itself like feels kind of cramped. And normally I would just pull in the clutch here and let my hand off. I can't do that because there's no clutch. Like my hand is really kind of cramping. I really want to pull this in and just give it a second. I've been wanting to test ride one of these, so funny enough that one kind of fell in my lap to explore with. Pretty fucking awesome though. Like I want to change my hand position, so like on my bike I'll pull in that clutch and I'll literally change like how my hand is sitting. I cannot do that right now because there's no clutch to pull in for me to do that. Oh, I wish it were daytime. We're gonna have to do this again during the day. That is a definite. Dude, it's just so weird. How does it like know to like basically go in neutral? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop. I'm not trying to, this isn't even my bike. I'm not trying to fucking whatever.
You like it?
It's interesting. It's interesting. I think I could get used to it. But there being no clutch is really weird to me.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times if my throttle hand hurts, I pull in the clutch and I give my hand a second. I can't do that. So actually when we go left here, we're supposed to go right. I want to pass his road just so I can get on it a little bit more where 59 opens up. Just FYI.
Okay, I'm guessing I'll leave that here.
What's that?
That thing turned off, the favors or whatever we hit. So I'm not sure where his road is. I know how to get back to the horses for it, so to make that right onto the dirt road.
I don't know what, I thought you knew that one. Got you. All right, well, I'm just saying I want to pass it to where this road opens up. I don't know how much I'm supposed to twist it yet. I'm still getting used to that. It doesn't feel like the suspension is quite working the same way as a gas-powered suspension. It's got oomph. Yes, it does. It's not like your typical scooter. What are you doing? We'll come back. Did he jump over? Yeah, I know. See, you didn't listen. I'm just gonna go up here, like just past this light, and then turn around and then come back. I definitely want to try this again though sometime. But this is interesting. Absolutely, like, no fucking vibration. Like, just zip zero. It does get, man. It picks up pretty quickly. Alright, so where can we turn around? I still gotta get home before it's too fucking cold. See if we can get in front of all this traffic here. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not all she wrote. I don't know this bike, so I'm taking it easy. It definitely gets up there and going though. So like, I wonder how that relates, like battery size to CC. So I am a...
like that dirt road that he's on, or that curvy road he's on now.
Huh?
He wanted some bright road.
What?
You open it up.
To where?
You just didn't have enough to turn back. You wanted to ride it more.
Yeah, I said that at the other light. You obviously didn't hear me though.
No.
Got you. Yeah, I wanted to get a chance to get on it a little bit, get a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, he sent me down that road.
You're right. It's the reason he sent you down that road, though. He wasn't saying that's the only place I want you to go. He was just saying that it had turns on it. Might want to turn that blinker off. It's weird. It's weird. I mean, it works, but it's weird. It's different. And like, I feel something weird. I would say it almost feels like the chain is a little sloppy, but I don't think there's a chain.
What do you think?
It's interesting. It's very interesting. It actually does have quite a bit of pickup. So what dawned on me, like 900 cc's, 750. What does this equate to in a cc level? How do you compare that?
I don't think it's comparable.
Battery has nothing to do with it. That's just the amount of energy that is on board.
Oh, okay, but like how fast that motor spins, so like what would this be classified as?
How many horsepower does it have?
It has 120 horsepower.
Okay.
It has 140 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh wow, okay.
It's like my old Monster 1100 Evo with double the torque.
Okay.
I'm like at 117 horsepower.
It will take you off the line, right? But you will probably catch it by about 75 and then just keep on pulling. Because why? Because it only has one gear. Just whatever the final drive ratio, you know, it needs a gear ratio of some sort. Because I mean, electric motor just runs out of poop like everything else.
Yeah.
So it can only spin so fast.
So what's the top speed on that?
I have it set currently at 117.
Yeah.
So.
You can just set it?
I think maximum you can get it up to like 124 or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I wouldn't mind playing with it again during some daylight hours.
Well, if you want to try the electric bike, knock yourself out. Just don't go crazy.
Oh, for real?
He offered it to me, not
You
you.
get to
No, I'm
ride the
just kidding.
electric bike, that's fucking